All right, good morning. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here this morning. We want to welcome you for Coffee and Cap Rates. Feel free to still take food and coffee while you're making your way to the tables. My name is Shimon Shuri. I'm the president of Ariel Property Advisors. Every year, twice a year, we gather here in Coffee and Cap Rates to talk a little bit about the market and to tell you more about what we know. Our company, Ariel Property Advisors, for those of you who don't know, has three divisions. The first one is our investment sales division, which covers all of New York City, each one of the boroughs, each one of the submarkets. And the second division we have is our capital services division, where we provide both debt and equity advice to our clients. And the third division is our unique investment research division, which has research analysts on staff and produces many of the reports that you have here today, as well as put together the presentation that I'm going to walk through in a few minutes. Before we start the professional presentation, I would like to introduce everybody to Legal Outreach. Each and every one of you who purchased a ticket and each and every one of our esteemed panelists here has contributed immensely to that cause, and 100% of your contribution will go towards Legal Outreach. The organization is an after-school program which helps teenagers advance and get into better colleges. We at Ariel Property Advisors have been involved with Legal Outreach since the beginning, since inception. We're involved in three ways. The first, clearly, we raise money for the organization in Coffee and Cap Rates. The second is we provide the students of Legal Outreach with internships every summer. And I got to tell you something. It's not just about us, including the students in our company. It's about our people in our company that are benefiting from interacting with the students. And so I encourage each and every one of us in the real estate industry here to take part in that. The third item that we do with Legal Outreach, partner with Legal Outreach on, is meaningful introductions to others in the real estate industry. And when I invite our friends from Legal Outreach to speak, they will tell you more about it and more about a program that we want to start right after Coffee and Cap Rates. So in a minute, you'll see a very quick presentation or video of Legal Outreach. It's actually our 2016, so 4 years ago, internship at Ariel Property Advisors. And I would like to invite, right after that, I would like to invite James O'Neill, the Executive Director and Co-Founder of Legal Outreach, Maciel Ramos, who's the Director of Program Administration, and Tamika Edwards, who's the Managing Director of Partnerships, to the stage to tell us more about the organization and about their personal experiences. So let's start with the movie.
And see what they do. A lot of people watch stuff like this on TV, but I actually get to live it in the moment of reality. So I think that's pretty cool.
I realized that college is not a walk in the park. Legal Outreach has shown me that you need to put in hard work, be persistent, and you need to persevere in order to get into the college. This internship was very fun. It has really helped me in my communication and presentation skills.
A real estate company is cool because you don't know what really happens behind the selling. There's a lot more to it with the law incorporated, so it's cool.
My background is in law. I was law school counsel for practice for a very brief period of time. But what I saw was that there was a need to get more encouragement, especially decided to start this not-for-profit called Legal Outreach. And the objective of the organization was to get kids interested in law as a potential career, but even more so, we wanted to prepare them to actively pursue that career. We didn't want it to be just a pipe dream for them.
After joining Legal Outreach, I learned to not only do what was asked of me, but to do it with excellence and to exceed standards.
At Ariel, we're always striving to do better. In addition to real estate, we want to grow as professionals, as we want to grow personally, we want to do great in our industry, and we also want to give back.
And first, let me start by saying thank you so very much to Shimon and Ariel Property Advisors for their continued support and partnership with Legal Outreach. We're incredibly appreciative, and our students are incredibly appreciative of the opportunity to get to learn more about real estate. So I'm going to let James and Tamika tell you more about Legal Outreach, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey with Legal Outreach. And like the students that you saw in the video, when I was in high school, I was actually a Legal Outreach student. And as a rising high school freshman, I was a good student, but I wasn't really thinking about my future. I wasn't thinking about going to college. I wasn't thinking about a career or being a professional in general. Luckily, I had Legal Outreach, who gave me my first glimpse into the law. And through their programming, they allowed me to intern in both small and large firms in New York City. And I got a sense of what being an attorney actually was, what it would take for me to get to the positions of the people I was interacting with. And slowly, through that exposure, I started to realize that this was a possibility for me. I could one day be an attorney if I applied myself in high school, if I got into a good college, and later attended law school. And so I did. Legal Outreach gave me the confidence to believe that I could be in those positions. And looking back on it now, I'm not 100% sure that had it not been for Legal Outreach and the exposure that I got through those programs, that I would have even thought about being an attorney. And even if I had, I wouldn't have thought or known what it would take to get me there. And so for those experiences, for that exposure, I am incredibly grateful.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who've been here before, you've seen me and heard me speak, so I'm going to try to keep my portion of this very short. It's been my sort of pride and joy to start this organization. And as you can see, we actually are called Legal Outreach because that has been our focus over the last couple of decades. And I'm proud to say that we are one of the best, and I don't say this in a braggadocious way, but one of the best college prep and pipeline to diversity programs in the city, based upon results. And those results show that over 75% of our students, most of whom are first generation, who are minorities from underrepresented backgrounds, and who come from low-income communities, literally have gone to some of the best colleges in the nation. It is because of people like you, though, and especially those who are part of the legal profession, that they've been able to get to where they are today. The exposure that they receive through internships has been immensely helpful to them. It has given them a vision about what can be achieved, and they've applied themselves academically to making their dreams come true. Our hope is that we can start to morph as an organization. And so instead of exposing our young people to the law, we now really want to expose them to the real estate industry. And we need you all to serve as partners. For our law-based programs, literally we have 35 law firms, including some of the biggest in the city, Skadden Arps and Sullivan and Cromwell and Simpson Thatcher, Davis Polk, etc. We have those types of law firms working with us, providing internships for our young people. I would like to say in the year to come that we can have a comparable group of real estate firms and organizations also working with us to expose kids to real estate. So my hope is that after this is over today, that you will drop off your card. We're going to be outside at the desk, and we can actually start to make that happen. To tell you a little bit more about what you're contemplating, I'm asking Tamika Edwards, who's our Managing Director of Partnerships, to come up and speak to that.
So this year, we decided to launch the Professional Exposure Program. And through this program, our desire is to expose our students, many of whom are first-generation students from underserved communities, to the real estate community, with the goal of building a pipeline to the real estate industry. For those who are interested or who might be interested in partnering with us, our ask is going to be minimal and it's going to be predictable. Your commitment will be. We are asking for just 2 hours of your time during after-school hours. Also, your willingness to share your journey to where you are, how you got there, some of the struggles that you might have had to overcome, and also your expertise. We're also asking that you put together a workshop where you can present a hypothetical scenario which illustrates the work that you do on a daily basis, and which also can give our students an opportunity to work through a problem dealing with real estate, with financing, with construction, with investing, so that they can get some hands-on experience in the industry. The ask is simple, but the rewards to our students, to your company, and to the real estate industry at large would be great. So again, if you are interested in learning more about this program and how you can partner with us, please drop off your card. We'll be standing at the door at the end. We're able to meet with you at a later date and talk to you a little bit more about our program and how you can be a benefit to our students. Thank you.